Hey, you guys, Strip Pit Alone, the most targeted citizen. Shoo! I can't hardly breathe, can't even hardly get my intro out. Hope you guys are having a good day. This will be number 2 video for the day. Got another video, should be posting within the next 4 or 5 hours. Why do my videos take 4 and 5, sometimes 10 hours? Because the powers that be, the FBI, the feds that are in charge of my accounts, have to review every word I say, sometimes 3 different times, and decide if they're going to let me post it. They don't want this mouth here to get out. It's just, I can see how, because I watch a lot of TV out of Russia. I watch a lot of different countries, and I'll sit there and reading the text. But I watch a lot of videos from other countries, and see how it is just so natural for them not to speak out about their country, about their police departments, about their people, how they're forced to be. Because if anybody thinks the people in the UK and England are free, they are not. You cannot stand on the city street in the UK and call somebody a dirty name. You can't do it. You can't sit there and cuss someone out in public. I'm a Christian. I cuss when I lose my cool, and the Lord's still working on me, but I'm a lot better about it now than I was last year. Thank God. But that just tells us how free we are, but how much freedom we've already lost, where I'm not allowed to say the word COVID without it being censored. I'm not allowed to talk about the magic potion. I have to censor my speech, when 5 years ago I could come on here and say anything about any subject I chose and it was fine. But now, with the threat, just the threat of silence does wonders, and it has had an effect on my psyche of having to self-censor, and I don't like it. And that's not what America's built on, but it's going to get worse. It's going to get much worse. I want to show you guys an update for those who still haven't gotten on to how to build a houseboat the way I'm building the houseboat. I showed you the pontoons that I have built, okay? Floats on the bottom, pontoons on the wood's holding the floats together, bracing in the middle for my flooring, so my flooring doesn't sag when you walk on it. This is how it goes here. Here's my plate system. These plates are what's holding it together. Got it bolted together and compressed. Now I'll have to come back on the joints where these pontoons have been built for a while. I have to come back in these joints, and what I'll probably do is sand all these or plane them and get it flush, get it straight. I'll come through and fill in, and the inside I'll be caulking all these joints so water can't seep in. Underneath, I'll be taking the angle iron I've got from the same plate here. The same plate, I'm going to take the angle iron underneath, push it up, and bolt in here and here. That way I've got a plate here and a plate on the other side. And any joint there is, it'll have a plate at the bottom and at the top. That way that's going to stop the wiggle this direction, and it's going to stop, and it won't let any wiggle happen this direction. On the top, it'll be the 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 framing for the building itself. I haven't decided if I'll probably just go straight down through the wood with some lag bolts every 2 feet. But this right here is the feet here. That'll be on the bottom rail. I'll put them up there. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that. I think they've got some kind of tape. It's like a sticky tape that's supposed to keep moisture out. I'm going to see about purchasing that, or I may have to use some kind of caulking, but let me go ahead and grab that now. I'm trying to make the best visual experience for you in my professional editing software. The redneck way to do it. And no, it doesn't look straight, it doesn't look square, because it is not straight and square. But this top plate right here is what the building sits down into. actually pretty good. It's got a little curve out there, but that's got a little curve to it, but not near as bad as I thought it was. That's actually really good. It's got a little curve right here that I'll be able to bring back, because remember, it's going to be one of these, and it's going to be second one. This right here is going to be, this is 21 feet or 20 feet here, and there'll be another 20 feet at the end of that. But that's how this is going to go, okay? They've got like a roll of tape that you lay down. It's pretty much like shingles. It's like a rubberized shingle you put down over top of that, and then you compress. It's supposed to keep moisture out. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to attach this with, because this is lag bolts. I've got lag bolts to go all the way down. I may do lag bolts, and I may also do plates from the top here and come down over it. Hold, and I'll show you that as well. All that free metal I drug off is going to come to use as well. I don't know if my metal's going to be thick enough or long enough. I don't think it is. Nope, that ain't going to give me enough overhang. I thought I had more overhang than that. But I'll probably have something like this that hooks over and comes down into it. Over and down, all the way across it. And that'll only be on the outside. It won't be like that on the inside, because the plywood has to butt straight up. If I put it on the inside, then I'll have to notch out for the plywood every time, and that's just going to make this slow going. Very slow going. And of course, when the time comes, when I get all these straightened out, because once I get it to the water, you can see the bow in it. Once I get it out to the lake, I'll get it leveled up completely all the way across. Then I'll put my bracing in that's going to hold it square. All my boards, all my bracing. And that's going to keep it as square as I can. I know there's going to be a little bit of twist with these pontoons. I'm not going to be able to use that one. I've decided just right now. You see, that's how quick I made my mind up. I'm not even going to fool with that. I'll use that for parts and pieces. I'll use the pontoons off of it, but the rest of it I got to scrap. But as you can see, this has got a little twist. I'll get them as straight as I can. Put the beam in, lag bolt it down, and then if I have to, where these join, I'll have that metal plate across. And if I have to, I'll put a header right across here, in like a 2x6 header. But on the inside, say that's the outside right there, the building comes straight up and then it starts to curve out, just like this shed right here. So imagine this is the outer leg of my building. It'll be here. This will be on the inside, okay? All this will come over to the other side, and the other side will be like this on the outside. And on the inside, I'm going to come in. I've got enough pontoons for one more row on the inside of this. So I'll have this and another one. It'll be a double row on either side. And this total row I think is going to be right at 6.5 feet for each row, or for both rows put together. So that's exactly right at 3 feet there. That one actually shrank. It was at 3 feet. See, 3 feet on the money right there. So it'll come out to 6 feet in the center right here. The center will be open where water can flow through it. And then my 300-gallon pontoons, these over here, will be in the center, and they'll be floating just above the water. That one will be in the middle. It'll be floating just above the water. Let me make sure I can fit it in there. I don't think I can fit it. I think it's going to be, I think that's wider. I think that's 8 feet wide, not 3. I may not be able to use this at all. Nope, that's 8 feet wide. So I won't be able to use this. pontoon right here. What I may have to do is just cut it in half. I may have to just cut it in half, or just not use it at all. That may be just a porch. Since it's 8 feet, I'm not. It won't squeeze in unless I cut out for that, which I could probably do that. That's probably what I'll do, is I'll cut out for that. It'll make it it'll be more cutting and more rigging. But yeah, I may cut out for that. But that'll be on the inside, right in the very middle. They also make, and I saw this the other day, they make a bladder, and you can order them in 100, 200, 300 gallon bladders, and you just put it inside of a form like that. They custom make them. They're like $200, but you put that bladder inside of like one of these water tanks here, and that'll be your fresh water. So my plan is to get, once I put this right here down in the center of the boat, that's 6 of those. I'll fill all 6 of those up with each bladder, and I think those right there are 300 gallon there. So I'll see if I can get like 250 gallon bladders and have 6 250 gallon bladders. That's what, 1,200 gallons? It's right at 1,200 gallons of fresh water. All that'll be coming off the roof. Comes off the roof, goes into a filter system, goes into a bladder, comes out of the bladder, goes into a filtration system where it will be pumped with a 12-volt pump, and water pump out of an RV, out of my old RV, and then I've got a 12-volt pump in that one, unless I sell that camper too. But that'll be how my water works. One will be going to the kitchen sink. I'm gonna have a Berkey. If you guys don't know what a Berkey is, it's just pretty much looks like stainless steel 5-gallon buckets on your counter, and you got a filtration system, and it filters out for fresh water. The Berkey will be the only fresh water that I need in my lake house. I'll be pumping water out of the lake into my filter system. It'll have a UV filter on it as well to kill all the bacteria. But we'll be pumping from the lake for our bath water. Our bath water, any kind of outdoor water like watering our plants and all that, will all be used from the lake. So we're going to use that for our water like that. The Berkey system will be for our drinking water. The rainwater comes off the roof. We'll filter it through a Berkey and through a filtration system. So that'll work out good. But this is, if you haven't got the idea yet, this is pretty much how it's going to be. So these are going to be totally under the houseboat. Another row of these, and it'll be open in the center here. I'll have a cutout right here in the front. A cutout, probably a 6-foot cutout in the very front here for my jet ski and my boat. That way I can pull them up under and pull the garage. So I'm gonna have a big garage door in the front. That'll probably be a little later on, but it'll be, the roof here is gonna be 15.5 feet as well, all open. And I'll have a big garage door I can pull down whenever it's nighttime, time to go sleep, pull that whole garage door down, and there's nothing else on the walls for the porch. The porch is gonna be 8 feet long. The walls are gonna be just a bunch of old windows that I've collected over the years. I want it to be all airy and open so you can see it. So all the light comes into the garage itself. That's going to be my little, that'll be my natural gas. My LP will be out there. My boats, any of my boat gear and my tools and stuff will be out on the porch. An 8 by 18 foot porch. That's a decent sized little garage for me. So this is the plan. This is what I got to do. God bless. I'm Stuart Pidlon, the most targeted citizen. Have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. It ain't that hard. Just do it. Got a most targeted citizen to see another video as well. See my whole film catalog. We're on the most targeted citizen 3 channel right now. Like, share, and subscribe. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for your purpose. I always pray in Jesus' name. God bless.